Hi guys, my name is Gautami and we are here today to shoot Symphony 101.
Welcome to Symphony 101, your little escape into the world of music. In this episode, we talk about music,
Whoa, that's fudgy as hell.
Which is essentially us yapping about what we listen to, what we love listening to about music, and which kind of music got us through our midsems. And yeah, that was tough, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
And even more when we go to depth about what is the process behind creating music and how, from where we get the inspiration, where the industry is leading us to. So yeah, I think we can introduce.
Hi, I'm Shambhavi and I make music. I'm not the best person to do this, but I try. I feel like being a musician is just a constant war, like being at war with yourself, where you just feel like everything you do is trash. But at the same time, having the confidence or just the mere trust in yourself, keep it turn out okay. So yeah, I I
alright.
do music like that.
Yeah, so hi, I'm Krishnendu. So essentially, my role here is the role of the consumers. I think a lot of people like me who enjoy listening to the art, experiencing the art form, getting touched by these lyrics, vocals, instruments. It's a really raw process, and I think I've listened to so many albums. It's sort of like been integral. There are multiple defining points in my life where I had an album tied to. So yeah, I'm bringing in that role. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful art form, and I'd love to talk more about it.
Yeah, so essentially it's me who knows absolutely nothing about music. I'm just the kind of person who I have a Spotify list with all my liked songs,
Yeah.
mostly Bollywood,
Basically
and
a playlist.
and it just keeps going on in the background. And then you have someone who creates music, and to take us into the depths of how it goes, what's again the inspiration behind it, and what's the process behind creating something that is, I think, music is something which is so general throughout the world,
true,
but
very
yet
true.
it's so personal to each and every one of us. And then there's someone who just loves listening to any kind of music and consumes a lot. So I think my first question to you would be, what is it that you're listening to nowadays? Like, what's the recent thing that you're into?
Well, right now it's a bit odd. So obviously, right now I've experienced so much. I'm in more of the niche side of music. So it's variants of rock called math rock. So this is by essence a very it's a subgenre of rock. So obviously dad rock, right? That your dads usually play.
Yeah.
So very simple, like Led
Basically
Zeppelin.
grunge.
Yeah, grunge, Nirvana.
Alternative rock.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But that is a sort of subgenre which emphasizes more on riffs, the guitar riffs, less on vocals.
Okay,
So,
what do you mean by guitar riffs? As in, what do I understand by
essentially just the strumming of the guitar.
It's a solo.
Oh,
yeah.
So essentially, it constantly changes. It's very rapid in the change.
Yeah, that's math rock. So
Okay.
the rhythm in math rock essentially alternates very randomly.
Okay.
So it gives that unpredictable sort of rhythm to music.
Okay.
And it's very instrumental. It's actually characterized by a lack of vocals. So
Okay.
beautiful, beautiful stuff. It's a very niche genre. It's actually it's a subgenre of prog rock, which is progressive rock.
Okay.
Which has again, now this is, I'm going to start yapping about this.
Yes, please.
It's sort of like a subgenre of rock. So officially rock is by essence bands playing in mass, characterized by
Okay.
vocals and a guitar. Multiple guitars in the sense, and could be a bass in the back.
Alright.
I think you would be knowing more about this.
Yeah.
But
No, actually, I'm really intrigued to know your opinions on this because
Yeah.
I know that you listen to a lot of music and
Yeah.
you are kind of
Yeah.
you have tapped into all types of
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
So I'm
So,
actually
okay, what are you listening to nowadays?
I am really into Deftones lately.
Ooh.
I don't know what got over me, but I just can't stop listening to Deftones. I was into Nirvana for a while, but I don't feel
that's
like
good.
I have kind of researched about every like album and stuff. Like I don't feel like I've dived that deep into
Absolutely.
it. But I really love Deftones
that's amazing.
or
That's amazing.
Radiohead. Radiohead was throughout my first year. My first year is Radiohead.
Isn't
Whenever
that
I
so
listen-
beautiful though?
I know
Like,
it is.
you
It
can
really is.
characterize an entire part of your life to just one
One
album, one
album.
artist.
Yeah, really.
So every time you revisit it, you just transport yourself back into that
That
moment.
is so
beautiful.
true. That's so,
So again, music as something very nostalgic. As
Yeah.
okay, what is core memory and what of yours? Like, what is something that made you so happy, and what was the playlist or what's the song that you associate with it?
This is something I tie back to my childhood essentially. So as a kid, I never really had a lot of things. And the first item I ever received that was quote unquote mine was an iPod. And my dad gifted it to me, and I don't know how to load songs on it. So I asked him, could you please give me some songs? Because I did not listen to much music back then. But he put his library onto that iPod. And I remember to this day, I picked it up and Journey's Don't Stop Believing started playing. And it is by essence essentially the genesis of my music sort of experience and my tastes. I think it started off with my dad's sort of taste coming up to me from that
that is
iPod.
so true. I feel like dads or just family member in general,
Absolutely.
they have such a big influence on your music taste.
Mm.
Like I have grown up listening to Kishore Kumar. Like
Ah.
Oh
all
my
my
god,
childhood.
yes.
Like I used to wake up to Kishore Kumar, and I love his music. I mean, I can listen to his songs, and if I'm having like the worst day of my life and I listen to Kishore Kumar, I feel at ease and peace.
I think for me, I like to believe that personally I'm a very big romantic. And my grandfather, essentially my maternal grandfather, had, I don't know what's that called, like big CDs? What is
Yeah.
that
Okay,
called?
a cassette player.
Yeah, cassette player. He had these many of
That's
them.
massive.
Okay, and this is just one block. Okay, so essentially this entire sofa you could fill it up to the top.
That's
He had
insane.
that much. That brings me to my next question. What is happening to the physical essence of music? I understand that like things like Spotify or YouTube music, all of this has made music very accessible, and which I believe is a good thing about the industry as well. That a lot of artists get reach, they get opportunities, they get easy access to things that might not have been so available back in the time. But then at the same time, when something becomes so available and accessible, I personally believe that it loses its value. So what do you think about that?
I think, this is the thing. In 90s, alternative rock was so famous because that was trending.
Yeah,
People would go and buy like vinyls of Nirvana
Yeah,
and bands like
yeah.
that. But now everybody has their own taste, and everybody has the access to listen to any kind of music that they
Yeah.
want. So that's why in like this generation, this time, we don't have like, nobody is sticking to one genre. We can't define a year or like a decade just to one genre, because everybody is listening to different things and everybody is into different things. So it is like, I feel like music used to make people feel more united, but now it's just not about that, because it has become more of a individual thing than a nation's or the world's like at the current time,
right
you
on.
know. So, but I feel like I am very possessive with my music. I completely get why people gatekeep and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at the same time, I would not like if somebody is gatekeeping good music, but I do gatekeep. And I get why, people get possessive, because I'm very possessive. So, it's nice as well that everybody has their own thing that they are listening to and something that they relate to at the moment in their life. But then again, there is no sense of unity lately.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you know, everybody has their own thing.
Exactly.
Music is so personal to everyone that
Yeah.
everybody should have the choice to
No question
listen to
about it.
whatever they
Yeah.
want. You know?
No, I think one of the defining inventions and net positives of the internet is the fact that each subculture has its own people.
Yeah, it's very
So you will
representative
find your people.
culture.
Yeah.
So I understand, right now trends do still exist, but I still believe that there are groups of people who we can find through the internet, and that's
Yeah.
one of the things why one can make an argument for the fact that streaming music is so accessible and that physicality is dying. I agree that I do think that musical should be a lot more physical, distraction free, but no, but I think it's still a net positive because now it's never been a better time to be a musician, to put your stuff out
Oh,
there.
that is
Absolutely
true. But
true.
then again, everybody is putting their stuff out there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just a
It's
little
a
too
mishmash,
crowded.
yeah.
Like, I feel like the right people don't have the crowd or just the mass to put it out
Absolutely.
to.
Yeah.
And like rappers or some, I won't name any. but musicians that are not doing anything or their music is just
Yeah, it's
very-
doesn't to anyone. They have like mass like, they
Formula
have media.
music, essentially. I like to call it formula
Exactly.
music because there is absolutely nothing new in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard this 10,000 times before.
Exactly.
Get me something new.
Yeah.
And I don't think this is limited to Bollywood or Western music. And I mean, I don't really listen to Western music. But I again think that because it has become so accessible, it has its own pros and cons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pro being that it's the best time for musicians out there, but then again, people without essentially that many resources
Yeah, yeah,
also
yeah.
get
They need exposure.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like people are respecting like niche artists or the artists that are just like
absolutely.
starting
Right
out
on,
now.
yeah.
People do that a lot now, and that is very essential. Like we need to support local
Absolutely.
artists.
No,
Yeah.
definitely.
I think we'll keeping this aside. I think let's make this podcast even more fun now.
Oh, okay.
We have some games planned for all of you all.
Okay,
So
exciting.
I need to. Man.
yes.
Yeah.
So the game is essentially make a song. This is your forte.
Whoa.
Oh,
okay.
damn.
So what you have to do? We'll give you cue cards, and I'll be playing this with you. Okay.
Alright.
So we'll give you cue cards, and you have to make 2 to 4 lines of lyrics, which should sound deep, but should make absolutely no sense.
Alright, okay.
Okay.
Basically, what Nirvana does.
So yeah, that's essentially the game, and your task is to give it a melody and sing it out.
Oh,
Okay?
Whoa, okay.
We'll
so
do
you
that.
make the lyric and I'll sing it.
Yep.
Alright, okay.
Interesting.
We have pens. We have budget.
Oh.
We got budget.
Finally.
So much budget.
Too much.
We get pens.
And we have Dolly is there and everything. Shout out to Shreya.
Yes.
Shout out to Shreya.
Our very lovely senior.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
So
Okay.
lyrics, something pointless.
What are the cues?
Yeah, some sort of general context that I could borrow off of.
Talk something about. Oh, I should word. Ocean
Okay.
is one word.
Okay.
Table.
Oh, okay.
Ocean
Alright,
and
alright.
able.
Yup.
Oh, you have to write? Right.
No, you also have to write.
Oh, I also
What?
have to write.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, so
Okay.
like she's essentially doing more work than you.
Yeah. We have a very talented person here. We'll exploit her to the fullest.
Okay. Cute.
Okay.
Ocean and able.
Table.
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 Oh, table.
Table,
Nice.
One eternity later.
Okay, all of us are done?
Yep.
Okay. Mine is just so bad.
Mine is also really,
Come, you
Mine-
do this. This is the first time.
You can put
I don't
mine on
even
a-
write poems
put mine on like a motivational poster and it would literally people would buy it.
Oh damn.
So I think we should start with
Alright,
his.
alright,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Start with his.
Tables floating on the ocean have no ground. There is no concrete water.
Oh,
That's it. Okay.
That is actually really nice.
Isn't that so
That's
good?
really good. That's good.
You know what we should do?
The ocean have no have no ground. There is no concrete water. That is. Oh my god.
Give it a tone.
Yeah, you have to give
Give
it
it
some
a. Give it a.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to do some melody.
Tables floating on the ocean.
You probably incorporate into one of the
The ground
Oh
this
my
woman
God.
walks on after this. Oh my god!
That was wild.
That was not.
I can literally hear this on like Billboard 100 and I'm like, yeah, this makes sense.
Shall
That's wild. Never have my words
I
make
need
sense.
a minute.
Absolutely.
This is just
That's wild.
wow. Okay, can we hear yours now? I'm just trying to postpone mine. Okay.
Okay. Swept into the ocean, pushed by the waves, crawled under the table, hidden from the fame.
This
That's-
is not absurd.
This is not right. This is not right. That is a good lyric. This is.
Okay, go on, sing it for us now.
Okay. I was thinking to go for E. Or I can just go D minor.
Yeah, we understand. ABCD.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
ABCD.
Swept into the ocean, pushed by the waves, crawled under the table, hidden from the fame. Oh, I went off. I went really off.
That was off.
Yeah.
What is on?
That should be the note.
If that is on.
That was really bad. That was really, really bad.
That's wild.
That was really bad.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I can't wait to hear yours.
I'm excited.
Okay. Walking towards the ocean today,
Oh, damn.
I saw the table on the road.
Okay.
Okay, this gets worse.
Okay.
So lonely it looked.
Bro, what is this Bangalore English?
Slowly look down. Yeah, put more lonely in the table. Come on, Malleshwaram in the lonely.
Yeah, I'll cross that out.
So lonely it looks.
Listen, waiting for its chair.
Oh my god!
I mean,
Real.
That-
Everybody's
actually,
waiting for
that
their
makes
chairs.
sense.
Yeah, that's.
I felt sad.
I like how you ended it with I felt sad. That's amazing.
I feel sad. I'm a good person.
You know, I was watching this video from this guy who, what was his name? Oh, the channel's name is Marvin Music Center something.
Okay.
And he plays the guitar. So he was talking about this song, Masley, It's by Adventure Time. Like it's from
Oh,
that
shit,
show.
okay.
Yeah, it's a very like pretty
Excuse
song.
my French, yeah.
Yeah. So he talks about like writing music, and he's like never ever use the words happy, sad, to directly say what
Okay.
you're feeling.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
moment.
Okay.
Always like twist and turn it and wrap it into
As a metaphor.
into something else.
Yeah.
So when you hear it, the person, basically the listener,
Okay.
kind of
Interprets it.
comprehends it in their own way. Everybody,
I see.
I feel like everybody listens to lyrics and kind of translates them in
Real
their
time,
mind.
yeah.
In their own way,
Mm.
or like according to the situation they are in the
Yeah,
moment.
exactly.
Yeah,
How they
yeah.
look at it.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. So we should give the listener the privilege to actually
Interpret it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Absolutely.
So when we use very concrete words like sad,
Mm.
happy, it just says like what the lyric wants to say or what the
It's
singer
sort of
wants
telling
to
the listener that, hey, you should feel this way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The song should not tell the person that you should feel this, but actually
Ah.
kind of,
Just
let
give them the
give them the
independence
freedom.
to-
Yeah. To
yeah.
feel free listening
Mm.
to the song,
That's a nice
That's-
tidbit.
that's
I didn't know that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
So I
that's good information.
Yeah, I always try to kind of dodge things that straightforwardly tell the
Yeah.
person what is going on in the song.
Yeah. And all of this being said, I think the only thing that I would like to there was so much to take away from this.
Absolutely.
First being how fun making lyrics can be,
Yeah, absolutely, of course.
and how difficult it is, and how much of work goes behind
Absolutely.
to produce even one single line of music. What it means to us personally,
Right
to the
on.
world in general,
Yeah.
how we communicate emotions, how we communicate feelings, and how
Yeah.
we feel and understand
Yeah.
things.
And how it shapes our personality too, I
Yeah,
think.
exactly.
definitely. Music, I think, means a lot to a lot of people. We interpret in different ways, but I think that end of the day, it's one of the very human things that connects us all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Like some people just listen to the melody, some people pick up on the lyrics.
lyrics.
And I feel like when I think everybody has heard that song Back to Being Friends by Songbird, which is very famous lately. And every time I listen to that snippet of the song on a reel or something, what is the part? It's I was scared to take a breath,
Oh.
didn't want you to move your hand. So it's just insane to think about the fact. Actually, every time I listen to it, I'm like, if he was making this song, how did he, when you're proceeding with the melody, you're like, okay, I was scared to take a breath. Like, where do I go from here? And he just straight went up like, I was scared to take a breath, didn't want you to move your hand. And it's insane.
Yeah.
How did it hit him that, I'll take it there. So it's just very beautiful to just think about
Yeah,
music in
exactly.
general. And everybody takes it in a very different sense.
different sense. So essentially, creating music is lovely. Listening to music is lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that we're done with our chaos, losing,
Okay.
and
Oh my
eating.
I am attacked.
Okay, I ate. I think
You always got me.
Okay, so I think we'll move on to again talking about why we're here, the podcast. Say for someone who wants to start listening to Western, and I have no idea apart from the generic, like, oh, what, Taylor Swift,
Right.
or like I used to listen to Justin Bieber, that baby era. I think apart from that, I've not really went into the depth of the industry. But as someone who wants to start,
Yeah.
who is intrigued by what you said just now, what would be your recommendation? Where to start? How to start?
Do you want to take this?
You can go ahead. Honestly, you can go first.
I mean, it depends on what you want to get into. Like, if you want to listen to rock, or I think you wouldn't want to listen to metal.
Yeah.
But it depends on where you want to start. But I think, artists like Lana Del Rey, and these people are mainstream now. But
There's
it's
some
just-
nuance to it still.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like if you listen to it and you actually listening to the music for the aesthetic, which is so
Yeah.
sad.
Very true.
It's just so
Exactly.
sad.
This is
But
so
yeah, and
sad.
people are copying the same aesthetic, which was
It sucks,
actually
yeah.
done by her in like 2013 or 14,
Oh.
and it was not accepted back then because everybody was into the aesthetic of
Yeah,
baby
yeah.
and
Ah.
all
Yeah.
of that, and it was like not like people didn't listen to it back then, but now that it's in trend, people are kind of like stealing that aesthetic.
Yeah.
And you can't even say stealing, it like
It's not like
kind of
they're using it.
inspires people, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So then they use it, and new albums like Sabrina Carpenter's Man-Child and
I've
stuff,
seen that,
which
yeah,
has
yeah.
like struck kind of like an controversial thing as well, like the photo shoot and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
So now it's a thing to kind of embrace her aesthetic. But yeah, you can start by listening to Lana or just like songs. I think I would suggest listening to the album Honeymoon.
Okay.
It's such,
Okay.
since you're a romantic yourself, you would love it. There is this, it's not a song, she basically narrates a poem by T.S. Eliot, and it's Burnt Norton. It's such a beautiful poem, and I don't exactly remember it, but it's like time present and time past are both
That's
perhaps
amazing.
present and time future. And it's so beautiful. So yeah, if you actually listen to her and kind of
Yeah.
like read in between the lines,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
There's some beauty to it.
But if you wanna,
But then-
yeah.
So when you said that people listen to music for the aesthetics of it, it was so sad for me to hear that
Yeah.
as well, because I think there was a time when certain kind of music was maybe not accepted, or maybe it was not getting as popularized, but now it gets so oh,
Okay, production. I'm going to kill production.
I don't know what happened.
It was going such a like it was going so
Yeah.
well. The cameraman is an idiot is the thing.
No, absolutely.
Okay.
We need a different production. I'm getting a new cameraman.
Okay.
But then again, when I was saying that people listen to music just for the aesthetics of it, and maybe there was some music that was produced, say, 5 years ago, and now it has just resurfaced
Yeah,
again. You
it's
know,
a resurgence,
it didn't hit that nerve in people.
Yeah.
Not now, but it didn't hit that spot in people back in the
Yeah.
time, and it just resurfaced now. And yeah, so I think I need more examples like that, because those are such beautiful songs
Absolutely.
who were just never understood
Yeah, they
well
were
at
appreciated.
the time.
Yeah.
And now that they're getting that kind of an appreciation, I think it's just
It's
very
amazing. Yeah, no, no.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
exactly.
me, on the other hand, though, I think my genre is a bit too in depth. So, obviously, multiple facets, varieties to it. So, you have to pick your poison essentially here. But considering that you are coming from a mainstream audience and you're sort of clueless to it,
Yeah.
I'd suggest you can start with Pink Floyd. I'm sure the listeners at home must have.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've heard about it. I'm not sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's so
It's
pretty.
such a good album.
Bro, if you listen to Breathe in the
Yeah,
Air,
it's
oh
a very
my
popular.
God.
It's a very popular audio on Instagram. You must have heard of it. You can
Okay.
recreate it. I don't know. It's a very high pitch.
Breathe in the air.
Oh,
Don't be
such-
afraid to care.
You must have heard it on Insta somewhere.
It's so beautiful.
It's getting a
And
resurgence
the
right now.
lyrics of
It's
the song.
very well done,
It's
and
so pretty.
it delves into the multiple facets of society, greed,
Yeah.
money.
Oh my God.
So lots of various intricate points are discussed in the music.
The thing with Pink Floyd is that they had their own controversies within the band, and but they knew a way to kind of ride their way through it. You know.
Creates such beautiful music.
Exactly. Like the band members have changed throughout the years, and there have been
Absolutely.
conflicts.
Yeah.
But it's the thing
Still amazing.
they tried to write through it, and they wrote about the conflicts, you know.
Absolutely.
And you can completely see it in their writing, in the song only.
Exactly.
Like it's just like run, rabbit run.
Yeah.
Get the hole, let the
Absolutely.
sun. When the last the work is done, don't sit down, it's time to dig another one. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah, no,
Like
absolutely, absolutely.
each lyric, it's so pretty. And I think you were talking about that song, Greatest Gig in the Sky. Bro, that's
The very
so
high pitched vocals.
Oh,
dude.
his face just lit up.
Absolutely, absolutely.
it's such a beautiful song. Bro, I listened okay when I first
Wait,
sat
guys,
on
one sec. Hold up. What's this? This is odd. I didn't know this would do that.
That open?
Aw,
Oh my god! That, I didn't know it opened.
what is it holding? Oh, it's holding a bamboo. That is so
That's insane.
cute.
I did not know that. I just saw that. That's
What?
wild.
It's such a cute. It's Pandeji. It's not a panda. It's Pandeji.
Right on. Right on.
Bro, the songs that Dabang has are also crazy, bro.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, too good, too good.
Talk to me about Bollywood. I think when we were talking about lyrics, I love when lyrics have stories behind it.
Yeah.
When say there was this song, so the word bulea is used in a lot of Hindi
Yeah,
songs,
of course,
essentially Bollywood songs, and I never knew that there is a meaning behind it until I came across like a reel where the person was telling that, oh, there was this Sufi saint named Bulle Shah, and his master, because of some reason, got a little upset with him.
I see.
And to essentially please the master, he, for I think essentially for like 10 15 years,
Wow.
he went and spent time with women, learned music, learned to dance, and then after such a long time came back and performed in front of his
That's insane.
master to essentially what? Just please him. I think that is so there are so many that I think now, because of the story, Bulle Shah has become an example to essentially
Represents
give it
dedication, yeah.
represents dedication, represents love, and such a pure form of love, which is neither platonic, neither romantic. It's just love for his
Yeah.
master. So I think I would really like recommendations on where the lyrics of the songs
Absolutely.
essentially have so much meaning behind it.
I think this is literally found in Pink Floyd actually. Because
Okay.
Pink Floyd plays a very conceptual spin on various topics. So, for example, Dark Side of the Moon, as I said, that's an excellent album, classic. If you want to get a bit more in depth, I'd suggest you can try the album Animals by Pink Floyd.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
So, this is essentially derived off of George Orwell's Animal Farm, the book.
Okay, what's it about?
The book essentially discusses and plays on capitalism. So in the depiction of an animal farm, so people like bosses are considered as pigs who force dogs to eat other animals to fight. So it's a very complex book talking about political conflicts, how emotions play into this, how the lack of emotion plays into this. So Animals essentially derives itself off of that. I think it's a couple of songs only. But it's a very in-depth, very, what do you call that, double meaning lines.
Yeah.
I believe there was some line about like the dogs stabbing you in the back once they get the chance. So it was very like in-depth in the sense that, yeah, society, it's a very dark book on society.
Yeah.
But I still think these topics are prevalent and it's more prevalent than ever. And I
Yeah.
think the album is so old, it still discusses these issues and it's still
And it's so
relevant.
relevant to
Exactly.
this time.
I mean-
And I think these things can never be irrelevant.
Yeah.
Like I never see a time coming where there's just evergreen music. It can never go away. It can never lose its
Yeah, no, it
relevance.
holds
And it's
true.
just always there. And when you, I think I don't think that we go to music. I think music comes to us on its own time. So say we're sad or say we're going through heartbreak, we just very normally come across that kind of music.
Yeah.
And it's like I feel like I need it Radiohead in the starting
Absolutely.
of my
Yeah.
first year. Like I
Yeah.
needed that music and I needed to feel that way. I literally this is the thing about me. I run when I'm anxious. I just run from a place to like point A to point B. So I used to start from the SP, listening to How to Disappear Completely.
What
Oh.
a beautiful song.
I would start from the SP and
What
I would
a
just.
beautiful song.
I love that song. I think
Oh.
I've done a cover on it as well.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's a beautiful.
I think with that being said, I would like to come to an end. Very unfortunately, because I was
Yeah,
just
this
gonna keep
Right
talking.
on.
So fun.
Exactly,
Right on.
it's
Yeah.
so fun. And again,
We're
if
gonna
you-
talk about Bollywood music.
yeah, I think we should make a next
Yeah.
part
I
of
should
this.
not be here for that.
It's okay.
No,
You'll be the person who
you'll
doesn't
be
know
the one.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's switch
yeah,
this
exactly.
Right on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I think we should do a part 2 with just Bollywood music, and I'll be the happiest.
Yeah,
person
I'll be
ever.
so down for it, bro.
Yeah.
I love A.R. Rahman. A.R. Rahman is the good bro.
Mm.
I can worship him.
Yeah.
Well, really.
I think with that being said, I'm very selfish to say this, but I really want to hear you sing one more time before we
That'd be
end this
interesting.
podcast.
Oh damn.
Come on, what's your favorite thing? What's one
What's your
thing that you
go-to,
wanna? Yeah.
My go-to.